because I'll be facing mostly towards you.
No problem.
Yeah.
That's a big time.
I'm a big boy.
I had this one dream where I was walking down a staircase and all of a sudden I started sliding down the staircase and everything turned into like this mess of color and I just heard this voice go over and over again just say testify, testify, testify. So
Was Rage Against the Machine in your room?
I don't know. It was really weird. It was so vivid. Like I was just like melting through color as I hear this voice go, testify, testify. And I'm just thinking, testify what? Testify to what?
Were they rapping at you?
No, it was just
testifying?
the same voice over and over again. Just testify, testify, testify.
Testify. That is a Rage Against the Machine song.
Oh, well. I don't think it was related to it at all. It was kind of creepy.
What race did the voice sound?
It sounded like a 40-year-old government official that was speaking over an intercom.
Oh, okay.
So it's like if
Probably
I was
not Rage Against the Machine.
Not Rage Against the Machine. It was just like this droning voice of testify, testify, testify.
Like Agent Smith.
Yes, exactly. Exactly like that.
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Testify. Testify.
Testify. Testify.
One part of that thing that made me laugh but I overlooked was the part where you melt into colors.
Yeah, I melted into colors as I was sliding down a staircase. Like it's like the least it's the most vivid thing, but the only thing I remember vividly is the man going testify, testify, testify.
Did someone push you down the stairs? Or
No,
it
was like that Scooby-Doo thing where the stairs become a slide.
Oh.
Yeah, and I just just flew down it.
Dreams are fucked up.
Dreams are fucked up. I got a real fucked up dream I'm about to talk about later, though.
Yeah. I always go back to the Mewtwo dream. It's the one I told on the very first episode. Mewtwo was my friend for that dream.
See, I wish I could have like zany dreams like that. Mine are just like weird messes of things.
Mine don't really make sense. Sometimes they're really sad. But sometimes they're just like, Mewtwo's my friend.
Oh man, it's been a while.
It has.
I think it's time to hit that button. That's a new one. I haven't heard that one yet.
I added it in when you weren't looking. Cool boys.
Well,
We're back, bitches!
It was just dead air the whole time. Like that was just us dying right there.
Just, oh god!
Welcome to Cool Boys.
Hello. It's been a while.
It's close to Halloween, so this is a spooky episode.
I hope you're racist.
Welcome to Cool Boys. I'm Jake.
I am Calvin.
And we're Cool Boys.
Yes, we are, sir.
We have to do this more often now so those other guys can't lay claim on our shit.
We were here first, you guys. Should we talk shit?
Yeah, let's talk shit. I don't care. There's someone out there trying to be Cool Boys.
We did it first. We don't post as often as they do, I don't think. They have more videos. But we were here first.
I think we have the better brand, though, is what I'm saying. We have the better brand.
They
don't have like a low poly giraffe.
They're doing like a 80s vibe type shit. And I don't really know what type of podcast they are, but they're not cool.
They're not
boys.
Cool Boys. We're Cool Boys.
We are. The boys you are looking for are right here.
And they're back.
In black.
Back in black.
I'm literally wearing black.
I'm wearing the least amount of black. I think I got black shoes on and a black coat. I'm
blued
out right now.
That's like 60, maybe, no, That's like 40% of your outfit, maybe.
Looks like it. I mean, the socks are kind of gray. They could go either way.
Yeah, they're in between like white and black.
Yeah.
You know how those socks are.
Socks boy. You know how those socks be.
Will they be out here wilding? Like Wild Wild West, except who started that movie?
Will Smith?
Will Smith?
Yeah, you're gonna say Will Wheaton? Or you're gonna say Will Wheaton was in Wild Wild West?
I was like I knew it was a black actor. I just couldn't remember if it was Will Smith or someone else.
Did you know he turned down The Matrix for that movie?
Yes. The Matrix.
He was gonna be Neo.
He was going to be the one.
He was gonna be the one, and he said no. I got something good going here with Wild Wild West.
No, man, I have something better.
What if
you're not gonna believe this shit?
If they did The Matrix and they let Will Smith rap the ending credits song for Matrix, that would have been something.
Oh man.
Just like how he did for Wild Wild West.
Didn't Rage Against the Machine have a song for that?
That's a good question. I would say it was around the time where Rage Against the Machine was way more popular.
Yeah.
I mean, they got into those Tony Hawk games.
That's what counted. I've never wanted to do a kickflip while simultaneously punching people in the face that it's come from a video game before. Like that feeling.
And then Tony Hawk died.
The real Tony Hawk's alive.
Real Tony Hawk's alive, but Tony Hawk, the essence of Tony Hawk is gone. It was dead.
Tony Hawk came out with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. Yeah, Tony Hawk did it himself. Yes, that's why. And he also put Lil Wayne in it.
Lil Wayne and Tyler the Creator. Tyler the Creator is a playable character in Pro Skater 5. If I remember correctly, I might have to look this up, but I want to say Tyler the Creator is a playable character as well as Lil Wayne.
I think you're right, honestly. And if that's the case, I really need that game.
I wouldn't mind trying it now, seeing what it's like after all the bug fixes and stuff.
Yeah.
See if it's
and
actually
when it's not fucking $60.
And unplayable. Speaking of games, so what have you been playing lately, Calvin?
Nice segue. Good one. Gaming.
We're in games now.
It's a little like outside ambience on that one.
Yeah.
Fucking crickets were going.
I like that one because there's more going on in that one. It's like a shootout at the bayou.
There's a story with that sound effect.
Yeah.
What I have been playing. The most recently I've been playing is Cuphead.
Oh yeah, tell me about Cuphead because I can't play it.
Yeah, it's only for PC and Xbox.
I guess I can get it for PC, but that seems like a game I don't want to play on my PC.
Okay, you definitely would want a controller.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to.
I want it for PS4. I know it's coming to PS4 eventually. Like, this is just it's got to be a timed exclusive, but I want it.
No, it's really good. It's I'm going to use that comparison and compare it to Dark Souls, where it's just like you just have to beat your fucking head against a wall until you beat that shit.
It seems like it's a lot of pattern recognizing.
Yeah, it's just over and over repetition. Patience is key, because you're gonna lose it a lot. But it's really just kind of divided up into like there's mostly just bosses you have to defeat, and the bosses could take anywhere from like a minute and a half to 3 minutes to beat if you do everything. If you do everything correctly.
Okay.
And I've been playing on the regular difficulty, there's like a easier difficulty, but I hate myself and I want to suffer, so I do the regular. And it's kind of more rewarding because it's like, yeah, it took you like 2 minutes to beat this boss, but it took you an hour to get to that point.
Right.
And now you can like, some of them are just dumb luck and some of them are just like, I know this so fucking well.
Okay.
Where I could just do it.
I've seen like the opening, like the first island to the game. I haven't seen anything really past that. Yeah, I saw like the vegetable boss and the moon lady.
Yeah. The first island is the easy. After you go to the next island, that's when it starts getting like a noticeable degree harder.
Do you wish it was just the boss fights, or do you mind the run and gun segments? Because I hear a lot of people are saying that like the run and gun segments kind of just like lengthen the game really,
Um,
and they're meant to just be like this in between for boss fights. But a lot of people are saying it should have just been only boss fights.
no, I guess I kind of get that. I don't really mind them as much. They are kind of annoying. It's
Mhm.
like, it's in the sense where it's like you might get halfway through this level and then die, and you have to start
Right.
all the way fucking back at the beginning.
Right.
Or you might die at the very fucking end, and then you have to go all the way back and go through the entire shit again. And they're not easy either. You know?
Right. I heard the run and gun segments are like just as hard.
Yeah, they're not. They're not easy at all. And that's kind of where I'm just like, you know. But the whole thing is to get coins so you can get upgrades.
Okay.
So they don't do, like, bosses don't give you coins.
Oh, they don't?
No.
Okay.
You just get like a score
Okay.
based on like your time, how many lives you have left, if you did any parries and shit like that.
Parries are like when you jump on a pink thing, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
But yeah, you get coins from the levels, and then you can buy upgrades. You get different types of things you can shoot.
Okay.
Also, do you remember when we played that at PAX?
Yes, I do remember when we played that at PAX.
Do you remember how they had like mouth noises?
Yeah, like the bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, they don't
Mhm.
have those anymore.
They don't?
No.
Really?
I remember because I loved that so much, and I turned around to the guys who were running the booth. I was like, tell your fucking sound guy he's fucking amazing. And they took it out.
Man.
I was kind of disappointed.
Really? They took that out? I would have thought that would have stayed in.
Yeah, it was such like it's such a unique type of thing.
I wonder if you could, like, if there's a way to turn it on or something.
Maybe I haven't really checked. I've just been playing.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it's like an extra thing. I don't know. There's things you can unlock.
Okay.
I don't really know what they are though. Yeah, I've just been kind of playing the game as it is.
Mhm.
I like to do that where it's like I don't really like to look things up.
Right.
When I first start playing games, it's just, let's see what I can do.
There's a lot of crazy power-ups I saw, too. Like, if there's, like, the boomerang gun, which would look really cool, where, like, you have to shoot it backwards to do full damage with it.
Yeah. And there's like a shotgun type thing where you have to be close range.
And it's like, isn't there, like, a homing one,
Yeah, there's
too?
a homing one that doesn't do as much damage, but, you know, it homes.
It homes in. It finds its home.
There's there's two more I don't know about yet, but there's one that you shoot just a ball and it's really slow, but it does a lot of damage.
Okay.
There's also sections where you turn into a plane.
Yeah, you
It's
got
like
the plane sections.
Yeah, and you can it's the same type of thing. You just shoot, but you can go in whatever direction, and then you can turn into a small plane and go faster and shoot smaller.
Okay.
And then yeah, some of those are frustrating because it's just bullet hell at some of them type, like later on.
I played a game that is very frustrating because it has a mechanic that seems to be like the whole mechanic of the game, but it doesn't work.
Oh,
That's Evil Within 2.
okay.
So, like, one, I think the game has a weird difficulty, like, plateau. Because a lot of the game it almost forces you to do stealth, where, like, you need to hide from these, like, zombie-like creatures and get sneak attacks, which give you which are, like, the cinematic kills that, like, kill the monster instantly. But if you get caught, the monsters do ludicrous damage, like stupid amounts of damage. So it really forces you kind of into this stealth gameplay, but like the stealth isn't good.
Oh no.
So it doesn't, like, you can spec into skills and stuff. And so my brother and I, we spec'd into fucking like all stealth. And like, you're supposed to get this ability that helps you do stealth kills. It doesn't work. You're supposed to get this ability that makes you quieter. It doesn't work. Like, it seems like all the stuff as stealth didn't work as intended, so it just makes the game dumb hard.
Isn't that a Bethesda game?
That's a good question. I don't remember right now. I want to say maybe.
I thought it was.
It had some shitty voice acting. I'll say that right now. It had the voice acting, like, reminded me of House of the Dead.
Oh no.
Like sometimes where it's just like you need an emotional outburst and it's just like guy reading off lines. Yeah, exactly. Or just like there's one voice line that's super funny to me in that game. It's like you can go to this like shooting gallery, and if you suck ass at it, he just like puts his gun down and shakes his head and goes, "Disappointed!" And it's probably my favorite line he says.
What was the Evil Within 1?
Evil Within 1, see, I went and got recapped on Evil Within 1 because you definitely don't need to play the first one to play the second one, because the main everything from the first one is not in the second one, which was really confusing. So, like, you play this dude who goes into basically the matrix of scariness. Like, it's a machine that you actually get plugged into, and it's like a whole giant consciousness of other people, and it got whacked out, and you're there to kind of stop it. In the first Evil Within, you meet this, like, bad guy called Ruvik, who's, like, he's what's called the source or whatever. He's, like, controlling the whole world.
Oh.
And at the end of the first one, he gets out. And it's implied that he gets out at the end of the first one. But he makes no appearance in the second one whatsoever. Like, to the point where the only thing you need to know is, like, the main character and that his daughter's missing. Because that's the whole thing around the second one, is that your daughter is now the new source for this new Matrix. And so you got to go in and save her. But it's like, there's just parts that just weren't fun. Like, it just seemed like elevated difficulty. Like, they have you do these stealth kills, so then they bring in these zombies that are always on fire. So if you try to stealth kill them, it fucks up. Or, like, it won't kill them in one hit. And so it's like... And they do monstrous damage to you. Also, it's like, near the end of the game, you're able to make this, like, power weapon, like a flamethrower. But all the enemies are, like, already on fire, so the flamethrower does nothing to them. So it's like a useless weapon.
Oh, no.
And there's a really simple crafting system in the game, and it's like, doesn't really do anything, honestly. It's kind of, it felt like a shittier Resident Evil 4.
Okay.
And they had like these like hub world segments to where like there's objectives that you're going to, but you're in this kind of like overworld that you're going around. That's like just riddled with enemies that you can like either sneak by or whittle down. But I don't know. The game left me feeling like I didn't do anything. Like, yeah, I got my daughter. Yeah, I beat the bad guy. But, like, there was no lasting anything to the game, honestly.
Huh.
It kind of disappointed me because everyone's giving it good reviews, but they're only really giving it good reviews because they're comparing it to the jankiness of the first one. They're not really reviewing it like it's its own game. And as its own game, yeah, it's better than the first one. The controls are better and that's better, but it's like, it's still shitty. So it's like, it's better than shit, but it's still shitty.
Yeah.
And then, I'm playing Shadows of War a little bit.
Yeah, I played that. I played the first one.
It's a lot of the same of the first one. There's just more. Like, there's more. Like, the best part of the game is the orcs. The orcs are, like, the most fun part. Like, I came across this one dude named Bogu the Screamer. And
That's me.
he's just... He has no voice lines apart from screams. So when you go up on him and you just fucking... And you, like, clink swords, you're just talking, and then he just gets in your face, like... And then the fight
Didn't
starts.
go.
It almost went. And then the fight starts, but... Oh, did I get... I lost hearing.
Jake lost hearing.
Yeah, it just unplugged a little bit.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Whoopsie. But yeah, so far I've been trying to go through Shadows of War. I just got the ability to finally take over the orcs, so now I'm building my army. And that's the most fun of the game right there, is like building your army. I don't think I care too much about the story, honestly. I just want to have my own like orc army.
I feel you.
Of weird, degenerate orcs. Like Bogu the Screamer.
He's on the front lines.
Oh, and there's so like if you kill a captain, like there's chances that he can come back and like he cheated death. And those are the funniest moments because there was this one dude named, I think it was Bugu the poet, and he talked in rhyme.
Uh-huh.
And we killed him once, and then we're just going through the game again. And all of a sudden, Bugu's back, and he's got this mask over his face because he's all fucked up because we fucked him up last time, and we killed him again. And we're going through the game, and he comes back again, and this time he's just wearing like a fucking bag over his head because he's just completely fucked up. And then we decapitated him, and he hasn't come back yet so far. Seems like if you cut their heads off, they don't come back.
I think there's one orc that's like literally invincible, and he keeps coming back.
That would be cool.
He's like, you got me last time, not this time, and then you murder him instantly.
Exactly. That's exactly how it's like.
Yeah. I don't know if I told this story, but I did a movie for. Did I tell this story on here?
I don't know.
I worked on a movie. I assisted sound for the lead audio for the studio that worked on that game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And when I did it, the first game, Shadow of Mordor, first came out.
Mm-hmm.
And like, just like we were talking, and he knew I liked games and stuff, so we got along. And then like throughout the filming process, he'd just get emails every in between or whatever. He's like, "Oh, we just won Game of the Year for this," or it's like, "Oh, we're on the top 10 for this for IGN or GameSpot or whatever." Like, oh, just on and on.
They're good games. They're definitely good games.
Yeah.
I would say if anyone's interested in the second one, play the first one first because it's cheaper and it has all the same mechanics that you're going to be seeing in the second one.
Yeah. I knew about this game like when the first game came out.
Oh, damn.
Because they were like, because there was two of them there that worked for that studio, and they're talking about it, and they're like, well, we can't say anything, or we're not allowed to say anything yet, but we might be working on something that starts with an S and ends in Shadow of Mordor 2. I was like, oh, nice. And here it is.
And here it is. It's got some good sound design.
3 years later. Yeah, he's good. Like, that guy's really good.
Definitely, I like the swords clinking and everything. The combat, I wish they did a little bit more with the combat over the first one, but it's fine. It's the real meat and potatoes is the actual overworld and all the orcs that you can control. Because now instead of one major area, there's fucking 5 major areas that you can go to, and you get a stronghold now that you can put your orcs in. There's an online thing too. It's kind of like how Metal Gear did their online thing. How you can raid people's bases and stuff and fight their soldiers that they've captured on the field.
Do you like sequels like that just kind of they don't really change a lot, but
like mechanics wise?
Yeah, but they just changed everything else about the game. Kind of.
I could have seen more. Right now, I do like the fact that they have you can fight trolls. They're called Olegs. They're huge ass fucking troll beings. And you can also get those guys in your army. And you also get to fight the Nazgul from time to time. And they're a bitch to fight. They are a weird fight because they can fucking just. They'll be across the hall and he'll start at his attack and then just teleport towards you. And they fucking do all these teleport strikes and they're bitches.
Because it's I was thinking of how you were saying you wish they did more with the combat, but it's was the combat okay? I don't really remember.
The combat, it's the same if you've played the Arkham games. It's that same style of combo-based combat where you're moving between enemy to enemy, just kind of doing the same basic combo until you get your finisher combo, and then you do your finisher on them. It's pretty much that over and over again.
Yeah.
The fighting, I would say, if it didn't have all the interesting orcs, the fighting would get stale. But since they have all these interesting orcs that you're fighting against, it doesn't get that. It stays true. And also, you got these followers. I remember one time I got fucking killed by an orc, and right when it was about to kill me, it just gets stabbed to the face by one of my followers, and one of my followers decided to come in and save me.
Damn.
But I wanted that orc, and they killed him. Just instantly killed him.
Jeez.
And I was bummed. I saw some gameplay on this new game coming out called Elex.
I saw that too.
Did you watch Giant Bomb's quick look on it?
I watched a bit of it, yeah.
I wanted that game to be more interesting, but it looks like a buggy mess.
Yeah, it looks like a nightmare.
It looks like a nightmare to play.
It looks like
Kind of reminds me of Two Worlds.
Two Worlds.
Yeah, there was.
I was gonna say it reminds me of Two Human.
Oh yeah, Two Worlds or Two Human. But yeah, it's like I was hoping that game was gonna be way more interesting.
Yeah.
But just seeing the gameplay, it looks so.
This doesn't look.
It looks so bland.
And I don't know what's up with the interface, but it looks like it's from 2008.
Right.
And that really just, I don't know. I'm spoiled to the modern
UI.
The modern UIs. Yeah, I was like, story, premise, sounds cool as fuck.
Yeah, it sounds cool. I like the idea of it, like the post-apocalyptic world where magic has been introduced, and there's this like, it all comes from this comet that like crashed into the Earth.
Yeah, and the open world shit, like, A+. All looks good on paper, but the execution was just not there.
Right. That's exactly how I'm seeing it.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but, you know. Vapor's gonna vape.
Vapor's gonna vape. What are you gonna do about it?
It's legal.
It's legal, bitch. What are you gonna do? It's legal.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Don't buy it.
Don't buy it.
Don't buy bad games. They make more if you do that.
Speaking of bad games, there's a whole slew of bad games coming out tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we got fucking what is it? Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein. You play as Stan from South Park, and he's got a wolf friend, Wolf and Stan.
They don't fuck.
Or do they? Depends on the ending you get.
It's the good or bad ending. Which one is which, though? That's for you to determine.
They both get fucked in each ending. It's just how the fucking happens.
The neutral ending is they don't get fucked at all.
There's the neutral ending, too. Yeah, you can go for the neutral ending if you collect all the shine sprites on the map.
Which leads us to our next game. Super Mario Sunshine 2.
Fuck.
Super Mario Moonlight.
Super Mario Moonman. Super Manio Moonbo.
Super boop 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 boop. Super Sam.
Super Sam.
Serious Sam.
Super Pajama Sam.
Superman.
Super
Yo.
Pajama Sam in The Mom That Forgot to Lock the Door.
That can be taken a lot of ways. But I'm not going to take it there.
She should have locked it. I'll just tell you that. Oh, did I ever tell you? Garrett's going to kill me for saying this. I don't give a shit. But
You've been... Just aside from everything that's going on right now, you've been talking about killing him a lot today.
I just miss him. He started school he's back in college again recently, and he just hasn't been on lately. I miss him. I just want to kill him.
What's his address?
See, we can get that. I know where he works.
What's his Instagram password?
But I remember Garrett told me this one thing where his mom told him to his face that she locks the door at night when she goes to sleep, like her to her room, because she's scared that he's gonna come in and kill her in her sleep. And so I told him he should.
I don't know how to take that because I don't really know Garrett. Garrett is Jake's friend, by the way.
Garrett's like, if you said that you were scared of Garrett killing someone, it's the biggest, like, I don't know how you'd do it. He'd have to use something. Like, he couldn't kill someone with his bare hands. I'll say that right now. I'm confident Garrett could not kill someone with his bare hands.
Would he have to, like, figure out a gun?
He'd have to figure out a gun. He's just got all these tools in front of him. How do I figure? I just need to turn all of this into a gun somehow.
He has, like, a bucket of paint and 2 pieces of toast. Like, I need to turn this into a weapon.
I need to turn this into a gun.
He's like Master Chief at the start of Halo 2.
I need a weapon.
I need a weapon.
Why is that like the most memorable line from that game?
I don't know. You don't really play Halo for the story, I don't think.
I don't think so. Well, at least Halo 1 through 3 you did.
Yeah.
Halo 4 was kind of... Halo 5 was really... Halo 6 hopefully might bring it back.
No, it won't.
They got to do it.
They're going to.
They're going to.
They left a cliffhanger, so they're going to, obviously.
Cortana's a bad bitch now. I didn't like how they marketed Halo 5 at all.
There's some things that, like, I have to stop myself from saying because I'm in a relationship now. You know?
Oh, yeah, like what?
Let me tell you. Oh, shit. I bumped the table.
I've been kicking my legs this whole time. I'm trying to stop it.
Do you have, like, restless leg thing?
I must, because I gotta bounce my leg forever. Like, I just have to move them.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a hindrance, honestly.
It's one of those things where it's probably, like, more uncomfortable not to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, okay.
Jake's... Give yourself some slack on that.
I thought I had some.
I guess not. There you go.
Carving my leg. So professional.
And the third game that's coming out is Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, that one I'm excited for it because I've hated Assassin's Creed ever since the third one.
Really? You didn't like that one?
No, fuck the third one.
I liked it until the ending.
I just didn't like Connor. I didn't like Connor at all. He was a little cunt. He's just a whiny little cunt that didn't want to be an assassin. He just helps everyone so begrudgingly. And I just didn't like... He just doesn't uphold anything that the other assassins hold at all. Like, he has no...
Guns.
He has no guns. He has no honor. People ask him to do stuff. His reply, I imagine, would just be, fine, I guess. Ugh. Yeah, I'll help you win the revolution, I guess. Yeah.
I'm Connor.
I'll help.
My parents died.
My parents
I think.
died.
I don't know.
I can't even remember.
It's so forgettable. I like the setting of 3.
The setting of 3 wasn't bad. It's like everything, and then they
That's
killed.
the best thing about those games is the setting.
They also killed Desmond, and I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not about that. I was more interested in Desmond's story.
Yeah.
And they fucked it up. They fucked it up so hard. They just had him press a button that died him. And then he died.
He pressed a button and he was just like...
No, really, that is what happened. He just, like, incinerated. And it's just, like, it was such an unnecessary fucking death, in my opinion.
No, yeah. I definitely feel you.
But this new one looks interesting. Just because they've changed the combat completely. So, like, instead of it being, like, that pulled back camera where you're using, like, where you're mainly, like, parrying into people, it's like a closed in kind of Dark Souls, like, hitbox style where you have, like, actual slew of weapons now. Like, you can get short blades and long blades and spears and different types of bows and different fucking assassin's tools and shit. And, like, they have a dodge now, so that you have, like, a Dark Souls, Bloodborne-y style, like, whoosh, dodge. Like the stride dodge, not like a roll or anything. You can roll, but like it's more of like this quick like dodge and counter based combat than it was like waiting for someone to come in, then you press a button that instantly kills them.
Yeah. That's cool. I think the setting is again
Egypt looks cool.
The most interesting thing about that.
I'm excited to like plunder some pyramids. That sounds fun.
There's like I forgot.
I haven't watched the movie, but I know it's bad.
I know it's bad too.
They were definitely. I heard they were definitely hoping for a sequel because the ending is like really cliffhangery.
Good.
But I don't think they're gonna.
You can't just make a movie based on a good video game and expect results. You have to make a good movie.
Exactly.
They forgot that part.
They got good actors, but they didn't get the good movie part.
Yeah, that's the most important.
Like Michael Fassbender's a good actor. But was he in that movie? Maybe? I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah, I've skipped the last, 3. I played a little bit of the 4th one, but...
I kind of wanted to play Black Flag, but I heard it was just more of a pirate game than an Assassin's game. That's what made it good.
Yeah.
Is that you were a pirate.
Because 3 had the pirate ships.
Yeah, 3 started that, right?
Yeah. and people like that a lot. So they're just like, fucking fuck it.
Fucking fuck it.
I'm gonna fucking do a fucking pirate game.
Do a fucking pirate game, bro. Shaka.
Oh! Let's do a pirate game, bro.
Catch some mad gnarly waves, bro. Oh, fuck.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
I'm just excited for Mario because I've been waiting for a Mario game like that since Sunshine.
Oh, man. I need a Switch. It's time for me to get a
It's
Switch.
time.
I need Zelda. I need Mario.
Yep.
I need Splatoon 2.
That's another one I've been playing.
How is it?
Oh, it's good. It's kind of the same thing as like you were saying as Shadow of War. It's the same.
It's more of the same, but built upon.
Yeah, there's more levels. There's a couple different.
I missed the Squid Sisters because I hear there's a new TV duo.
Yeah.
What happened to the Squid Sisters?
I don't know. I haven't beaten the campaign yet.
Oh, I missed them.
One of them's there.
No, they're not. Both. Well, like
One of them is.
on the TV thing.
No, no, not on the TV, but one of them is there.
Okay.
The thing is, you're trying to find the other one.
Oh, is that okay? Like she went missing.
Yeah, I don't know what happened yet.
Oh,
to
okay.
them.
So that's in the campaign.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, those two are the best. I feel like I hold the Squid Sisters as close as I hold Isabelle.
Yeah.
Like they're just charming characters.
Yeah. I don't care much for of the new ones. I don't care much for the short white one.
The angry one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care much for her.
Actually, I like the design of the other one, but
the
I don't
Octo Woman.
I don't really care much for her personality. Talking about squids here.
Talking about squid people.
There's also that like salmon run thing.
Yeah, have you tried that?
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's just like a wave-based survival.
Yeah, it's and there's like mini bosses and stuff.
Oh, really?
It gets pretty hectic.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Have you played it online at all?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's more of the same.
More of the same?
Just there's new levels and there's some new weapons and there's they brought back some of the old levels and weapons and stuff.
Okay.
But it's more.
I like those two little pistols. I
Yeah,
think
those are
those
good.
look real fun.
Yeah, you could do a little dodge roll with those.
That's what I'm saying. That looks like the most fun is that little dodge roll.
Yeah, I've gotten out of some shit with those dodge rolls. Yeah, it's there's nothing really more to say about it, which some people can take as a negative or a positive, but it's just more of the same. It's better, you know.
I like.
They have a really fucking roundabout way of voice chatting.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like you have to buy a headset and then you have to use an app on your phone and then plug it into the Switch. It's just like,
Jesus.
why can't you just plug headphones in or like just integrate it into the Switch? Nintendo's always been like fucking weird about that. Like
About just having voice chat?
Yeah. Like, do you remember on the Wii they had like a voice bar thing?
They did.
For like Animal Crossing.
And they had it for, you could use it in Monster Hunter as well. Like the little voice bar.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not good.
It's not really like it's an external thing you have to buy for it. It's like, why wouldn't you just set up Skype or Discord or something
Exactly.
near where you're playing or whatever and just do that?
It seems like the way people are going.
Yeah.
Then they're gonna have their subscription service come out.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
within like by the end of the year or something. It's gonna be like $30 a year or something like that.
I don't know, like why would they do that?
I think they're just trying to get in on this subscription money.
But it's just been going so well for them.
I mean, there comes a point in time where you gotta fuck up everything.
They already have, but they're not. Nintendo stocks are rising.
They're rising. They're up.
They're up. They sold, I think, last month more Switches than PS4s and Xbox Ones.
Well, shit. That's pretty good for them.
Yeah.
Go Nintendo.
Yeah.
God, I want a fucking Switch so bad. We have so many in our back stock, but I want one.
Just kind of, just grab it.
Oh, I've thought about it.
Just open up the box and stuff it down your pants.
I thought about it.
They're not that big.
They're not that big.
I think that's the most surprising thing about it. It's just like,
That should be their slogan, Nintendo Switch. They're not that big.
that should be my slogan. I'm not that big.
I'm not that big.
It's honestly impressive from what I've seen, the power they get out of it.
Yeah, no, it looks incredible.
Yeah.
God, I want a fucking Switch so bad just talking about what makes me want one. God damn it. I want to play Mario. I want to play Zelda. I want to play whatever else they add onto that. I want to play the new Smash they're going to make for it because you know they're going to do a Smash Deluxe.
Probably. I hope they do like a Melee HD.
I hope they do a Melee HD. That's See, if they do a Melee HD, that'd be the end of it for me. I would drop so much on it. I would buy a Switch instantly.
Yeah.
But what if they fucked it up? It's so easy to not fuck up Melee HD. Like
Just take the game, make it for Switch. Don't change anything.
all you got to do.
If you want to, upgrade the textures.
I'm fine with upgrading the textures.
And if you're feeling risky,
if you're feeling risky, add a character or two. If you're really feeling risky,
no, don't. Just if you're feeling risky, update the graphics just a little bit.
I wouldn't mind if they added a character.
If they added a character, yes, that'd be cool.
I wouldn't mind, but I think they're gonna do Super Smash Deluxe or something like that. It's gonna be like how Mario Kart was.
Yeah.
They're just gonna add a few more characters, a few more stages, and then it's gonna be on Switch.
You think they're gonna do that with 4? Just add all the DLC characters and all the stages?
I think so. That's where my gut is going, is that they're going to do a Smash Deluxe. It's going to be 4. It's going to have a few more characters in it and a few more stages. I'd like if they added Inkling. I think Inkling is one of the best fits for Smash.
They should add Geno.
Oh yeah, that too.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not going to happen. He's in Super Smash Flash.
Yeah, but Nintendo didn't make that.
No, he didn't.
Somebody competent made that. Where even is Sakurai? What is he doing?
He's hiding.
He's dead.
He's dead. He's hiding in his
Sakurai
in his
is
coffin.
dead.
Oh man, he's beyond. He's past dead. He's over dead.
Smash is killing him.
Smash is killing that man. I don't know how he looks younger. The more he ages, the younger he looks.
Because he consumes all the souls of the children that play his games.
Like Kirby, he just sucks them in.
Right back at ya. Just kidding, it's mine.
Oh fuck, Halloween's gonna be soon.
It is. I bought a costume.
I'm gonna try to make a costume.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be anything special. I'm just gonna wear my robe and stuff. I'm gonna go as zombie Hugh Hefner. Because he died.
Bitch.
Oh god. Have you ever had anything spooky happen to you at all? Like something either like a spooky dream or like a spooky thing that's happened?
I mean, I've had spooky dreams and shit, like shit where I've died and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There was one time at the end of a dream where I was younger and I was still in school, so I was walking out of school because school just ended, and I walked up to my mom's car, and I opened the door, and my mom wasn't in the car. It was someone else. It was actually just kind of a shadow.
Jesus.
But the only thing I could make out was a gun pointed straight at my head. And then I, you know how when in real life it's first person?
Right.
When I got shot and died, obviously, because it was point blank into my head.
Uh-huh.
It was kind of like an outer body experience where I separated from my body.
From your body?
And started floating upward.
Okay.
And I just saw my corpse laying there. I'm just like, huh. Okay. And other than that, I saw a UFO once.
Oh, you did? What?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah, it was out over here in the backyard. I know people listening don't know what I'm talking about, but it was in my backyard. And I was walking outside to bring the dogs in because to like let them go potty, we put them on a chain outside so they don't run away. I was going to get them and bring them inside. I looked over to my right, and I see like a cylindrical type, like a saucer type thing,
Mm-hmm.
with like a cylinder with a rounded edge to it, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a red and a green light, and I think there was like a white light too. It just kind of hanging over there,
Jeez.
and I was just like, "Huh,
What is that?
what's that?"
What's that?
So I run inside and I'm just like, "Well, that's a good reason to never go outside again."
There was one time I saw something similar. Like we were hanging out in the backyard, and there were like these 3 lights that were like in the
Yeah.
sky, and they were kind of like in a triangle, sort of like this.
Okay, so I need to stop you for a second because me and Shannon's my girlfriend. We've been watching like UFO things,
Okay.
and there's been like multiple people saying that the UFOs they've seen have been in like a triangle shape.
Right.
Yeah,
It was like a triangle shape of 3 lights,
yeah.
and before like me and Bryn could, like my friend Bryn, make it out, like it just fucking zoop, like it just took off. It was one of the craziest things I ever saw in the sky.
Yeah.
And then this has nothing to do with that, but I had this one whack dream once. Have you ever had sleep paralysis?
Yes. I've had it twice.
I've had it. I got it a lot when I was younger, but there was one that was really vivid, and it was like the second I closed my eyes, it was kind of like that shadow world that Frodo goes into when he puts on the ring and becomes invisible. It's got all this like wispiness to it, and then there was this thing. I was stuck there. I couldn't move a muscle, and I felt like the air was getting vacuumed out of me.
Oh my god.
And then there was just this thing that like crawled on me, and it got right in my fucking face and just screamed at me.
Oh my god.
Like it looked like a Dementor from Harry Potter,
Yeah.
like straight up like a black veiled, like a skeleton in a veil, and it just went like
my
it was
God.
sucking out the air from me. And I remember vividly like shooting up, and then wishing I could. Every time I went back to sleep, I would go back to it.
Oh no.
I was like falling back into it and shit. I remember one time I had a dream so bad I ran outside my house, or outside. We were in not an apartment. We were in a hotel, and I ran outside the hotel, and I didn't realize I was out of my dream until I was like halfway away from the hotel.
Oh my god.
It was like, I remember this one. We were on a bus, and just something didn't feel right. And I was like, oh, I must be dreaming. Like, just because something just didn't feel right just on the bus. I was like, oh, I must be dreaming. I can do whatever I want. And right when I said that, there was this dude, like a G-Man style dude, like a Mr. like a Agent Smith, just like looks at me. Like he's realized I've realized it. And I was like, okay.
knows.
I was like, okay, that's bad. And then I turn away, and then he's right here, just right next to me, and his jaw like drops super hard, and I punch him, and everything shatters like glass when I punch him, and just the whole world crumbles apart, and it's just me in a black room with a mirror. And all I knew is that I had to get out of this place by using the mirror. So I just ran at the mirror, and I started banging my face against the mirror, like just horribly, just horrifically, just going back and forth, and whatever was coming was getting closer. And so I just was like, okay, you're going to get out of this dream. All you have to do is just run into this mirror and you're good. And that running transferred to outside of my movement. Like I ran into the mirror, I crashed back into the real world, and I hopped out of bed and ran outside the hotel room.
Oh no.
Oh fuck. It was so crazy. Cuz that was the first time I've ever like physically been affected by a dream.
Yeah.
Where I was like something I was doing transitioned out to the outside world.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Shit. I mean, I don't go out much, but like my girlfriend has a lot of crazy fucking stories.
Really?
Yeah, cuz she some of her family's over in Massachusetts,
Mm-hmm.
and so they're they some of them live in like old colonial houses.
Okay.
And like her dad's house specifically is like extremely old, like 127 years old.
Jesus.
Yeah. And it has like trapdoors that go to the basement,
Mm-hmm.
and it has hidden staircases that go up to a secret attic.
Okay.
And it has secret doors and stuff. It's really interesting. It has like bunkers and stuff.
Secret doors to
Yeah.
secret tunnels.
The secret places. But there's lost my train of thought. Hold on. Let me it derailed. Oh, there's families that have lived in that house over the years, and there's been like, I don't know, 10 people that died in that house
Mm-hmm.
over the years. And she's had like a medium come over to
Oh, really?
her house, and like she said that like, oh, spirits have died in your room, or spirits have died, someone has died in this room, and they're very angry,
Oh.
and like that type of thing. And like nothing really paranormal has like ever happened to me, but there's this one room in the attic where like a kid died,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know how he died, but like you take a step in that room, and it's like it's like hotter for some reason, no matter what the temperature is.
Really?
It's like 10-15 degrees hotter than what it normally is.
Okay.
And then so like you walk in there and you feel something's like pissed off. You know, it's really, that's like the strangest thing that's ever happened to me personally when I was there. But there's just been shit like for her, like when she's sleeping and everything, you just hear footsteps walking down the hall,
Ooh.
and like doors rattling.
See, that would get to me
Yeah.
so fast. If I heard footsteps in the hall or doors rattling, I would instantly buy a gun.
There was there's a fucking creepy story actually about that town specifically. After I tell you this, there was one night where she woke up, and like there was like what she describes as a spirit,
Mm-hmm.
or like a presence standing over her,
Oh.
I think. And it just slowly walked like across the room and this out the door,
Jesus.
and it walked down the hall. And you could hear the footsteps.
Good Lord. That's spooky.
Yeah. And there was also this one time where she had like one of those glass candles,
Mm-hmm.
and like she was on one side of the room, she turned around.
Mm-hmm.
The glass candle was on a dresser on the other side of the room, just sitting there. So she's not facing the candle. Complete opposite sides of the room. You just hear this donk. The candle had flown like 3/4 of the way across the room and landed on the floor,
Jesus.
and it didn't break. It was a glass candle, like
didn't.
or a candle with a glass.
With a glass bottom.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And it was just like, okay.
It reminds me of this one spooky time when it was when we lived up at our house in like Auburn, up in the boonies, like it was kind of like out of the way, but like everyone was over at this house party next door, but Cam and I, my brother Cam and I were just in our room fucking around. Then all of a sudden, like the door to the bathroom like closes and the light turns on, and we're like, oh, okay, someone must be using the bathroom. And they were using the bathroom for a long ass time. And so I eventually, like, Cam and I knock on the door and we see, like, no one's answering when we're knocking on the door, and then we see like near the crack, like someone trying to put their hands underneath it. And we're like, what the fuck? And so we're just thinking that, like, I think like our dad used to love to try to scare us, so that's what we were thinking it was. But we go over next door, and my dad's next door, and everyone's next door, and there's no one that was over at all. And we come back, the door's open, and the light is off.
What the fuck?
It was such a trip because there was obviously someone in there. And like dad, like everyone else was playing it off like we were joking, but it was so vivid. Like I remember walking by and the light goes on again. And it's like, what the fuck is happening?
My God.
That's probably the spookiest thing that's happened like physically to me is like the door and like the hands trying to come under the door.
Yeah. My mom scared the shit out of me one Halloween.
Really?
Yeah, I was coming home from school and she had gone in before me. I was still younger.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't trick or treat. I haven't since I was in kindergarten.
Right.
So like
I did it once when I was older and it was really depressing.
yeah.
Yeah. Trick or treating doesn't age well.
So like I walk up to my room, I open the door, and it was like she had done this like nice candy thing for me. She got me some candy and like sprayed it on my bed. And then I was like, what the? And then she just pops out and goes, boo! And for some reason, like, it scared me so fucking bad I had to run.
Oh, it was that kind.
So there was no way in hell anyone could have prepared me for that. I was so shook. I just had to, like, it wasn't a scared run. It was just like, oh, I'm fucking scared, but I have to run this off right now. It's like,
Jesus. You were gonna say there was like a haunted thing about the town though, or?
oh, that's right. So like that town that her dad lives in is like, it's a very small town. It's like 10,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not really any crime there, but there was this one fucking creepy incident.
Okay.
This like teenage boy would like break into these people's houses and like torture them and shit.
Oh.
And then like he'd leave. And like they calling the cops on him and everything, but they couldn't find him. But he'd keep coming back.
Jesus.
It's like it's bad things. And then eventually he murdered them.
Oh.
And they still couldn't find him. So like eventually they heard like knocking in the walls of the house they lived in. So they tore open the walls and that's where they found him.
Oh, he was like within the walls of the house? Like he was just living in like a secret like room?
Not even a secret room, just like in the walls.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. And there was like peepholes everywhere.
Peepholes?
Peepholes.
Oh, peepholes.
Yeah, like you could look through.
Oh, fuck. So he had the house like bugged pretty much with himself.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just unsettling.
Oh, that's crazy. That reminds me, there was a story of like an old woman who lived within like the walls of someone's house. And she would come out at night to get food. It turned out she lived in like this hidden room that was behind one of the walls. And she just lived in the same house as like this family for like years before they found out.
And they didn't know?
And they didn't know.
That would fuck me up.
Right?
That would fuck me up so bad.
That'd fuck me up so bad. Fuck.
Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down my spine.
I like the waveform on that. Oh, fuck. Spooky, though. It's spooky.
Spooky?
Do we want to go on to news now, or?
I don't have anything. Unless there's games more you've played have. English failed me there.
I know Persona 5 is going to be like the game of the year, but I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, me neither. I got past the first dungeon and then life hit me pretty hard.
Same.
So I
I
was
didn't
like,
get past the first dungeon. I'm like at the point of where I'm about to be at the first dungeon.
yeah.
But it's like Persona is such a game that you have to invest yourself into.
It requires time.
Like it's not one of those games. I feel like it's not one of those games that should be played where it's like, oh, I've got like an hour here or an hour there. I can play some Persona. It's not really how
Yeah.
that game works.
Yeah, you wanna do things.
You want to do things. You want to be things. You want
You wanna fucking do it.
you want to you want to do it when you play Persona.
Yeah.
Like you want to really just like ingrain yourself into the game and just do it. But like it's hard to do the older you get.
Yeah, it's that thing is really true is like you have when you're young you don't have any money but you have a lot of time and energy. When you're an adult, you don't have any time but you have money and energy. And then when you're old, you have money and time but you don't have any energy.
Right. That's a good thing to live by.
That's how it is.
That's how it is. That's just the way it is. Fuck. Do you mind if we take like a quick 5-minute break?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We will be back
We'll be back.
right now because it's
Spooky
a
boys.
podcast.
I thought you were gonna do something.
I did too, but I was thinking while I went up to the mic and then my chair just slowly spun me away from it. So it's just like, well, I can do this.
Cool boys.
In a world where gunshots are money.
Man, we're rich.
I'm fucking rich, bitch.
If gunshots were money, that'd be so funny if gunshots were money. You just walk up to the store, yeah, that'll be 4.
Just
Here's your tea.
here's your tea.
Here's your tea, sir.
I also kind of would like to think of it as like you shoot the other people, but the bullets just absorb into them and they become more powerful.
Like the fucking, like the Terminator.
Yeah.
Like it just sucks into them like liquid metal.
How many is that?
Thank you.
Thanks. Here's your fries.
Here's your fries. I really needed that. Oh, fuck. Cam and I have been watching like shitty, scary movies.
Yeah.
Like we watched this one called VHS where it's just a group of horrible people, like they're not good people, break into a house. And there's just this dead dude in front of a bunch of tapes. And so they decide to watch these tapes. And they're just like fucked up short stories.
Oh.
Yeah. The best one is this vampire chick who's got like this split in her face. But the other ones are just like... There was one that was a blatant parody of like Slender Man. Like definitely. But they're not... I don't know. Netflix doesn't have good horror movies.
Have you ever seen Thanksgiving?
Yes. I have seen Thanksgiving.
Good. I watched the first minute of that, and that's all I needed to know.
That's all you need to watch.
That's all you need
is
to...
the first minute of Thanksgiving.
Go on... Is it on Netflix?
It might be. There's a whole bunch of shitty movies on Netflix.
Yeah.
You know what I'm fucking excited for to come on Netflix, though? It's going to be out like at the end of the week is Stranger Things 2.
Oh, yeah?
Have you seen Stranger Things?
No.
You'd like it.
You think so?
I think you'd like it a lot. It's got good music.
Is it like a horror type?
It's kind of it's spooky. It's
Oh.
definitely like it's a supernatural like horror like supernatural like suspense, I would say.
Okay.
But definitely nothing too out of it.
Yeah, I'm not into like horror things.
It's got good writing. Like the cast is really fucking good too.
Mm.
Like the kids that they got for the cast is amazing.
Yeah.
But I'm super stoked for it. I like how Netflix, like when they drop a series, it's just all the episodes at once.
Yeah.
So you don't need to like wait at
yeah.
all.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't know how that model works though.
I don't know.
Like I would like to see how that whole model like plays out and just releasing the whole thing at once rather than episodically.
Yeah. I don't know that much about Netflix. I'm kind of new to it.
I mean, it's good. It does its job, but I feel like it needs more.
Yeah.
I don't know what they need to get like licensing for movies, but they need they need better movies.
Did you see the live action Death Note?
No, I thought about watching it, but
Did you see the regular Death Note?
no.
Mm.
I haven't seen any Death Notes.
See, watch Death Note until episode 25, I think.
Uh-huh.
When the thing happens,
Okay.
you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And then don't watch the rest of it.
Really?
Because they tried to pad it out and it just... You'll be happier if you didn't, trust me.
Okay.
And then watch... then watch the live action and laugh at it.
Okay.
Because it's fucking bad.
It's bad?
Yes.
I heard it's bad.
It's set in Seattle.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why do bad things happen in Seattle?
I should tell you something.
What?
Seattle sucks.
Seattle does suck. You know who lives in Seattle now? Pro Jared.
Really?
I believe he lives near Seattle or in Seattle now.
Yeah.
I
heard his house got flooded and then
Yeah, his old house
I didn't know
got
where
flooded.
he went.
Yeah, he lives in Washington.
That sucks. I'm sorry. There's a lot of YouTubers that live up here.
There are.
Yeah.
Seems like Seattle's becoming a new hotbed for like YouTubing.
Yeah. We need to get the fuck out of here.
We need to get out of here, yeah.
I'm so upset with the state of YouTube.
Oh god, with like the adpocalypse and everything.
Yes. And thanks, PewDiePie. PewDiePie's like our king of YouTube.
It seems like it.
It is whenever he makes a bad decision, it affects everyone.
It does seem like that. It seems like he's held to a much higher standard than other people are.
And it's like he plays video games on the internet, guys. Come on. It's not
He's not the Messiah.
why is the Wall Street Journal
Oh god, when they went all up on him about it.
He plays video games.
He's a video game man.
I can do a game is.
I've been starting to like a lot of his content though. His content's been pretty good. Like he has this whole rant on Rick and Morty fans that I think is one of his best videos.
I don't even want to get into that. That's a whole can of worms I don't want to open on this show.
Do we want to move on to news?
What were we just talking about though?
PewDiePie.
Oh, I wanted to say like it's getting harder for like smaller YouTubers to break into.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like it's next to impossible now. Without someone like
without someone giving you the boost.
Yeah. You need the boost.
You need that gateway person.
Yeah. We need that gateway drug.
That gateway drug of a person.
Melanin.
Melanin?
Melatonin.
You need more melanin in your life. The darker you get, the better your life gets.
So yeah, I'm not like, I don't know, I haven't been into YouTube as much.
I've tried to.
On all accords.
Game Grumps just released their Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
Game Grumps.
No, but it's actually good. I like it. Pro Jared, speaking of Pro Jared, he actually is DMing their session.
Huh. I've never played Dragons and
I've played it a few times. A few of my friends want me to DM, and I don't know if I can do it. Because it's such an ordeal to be the dungeon master for Dungeons and Dragons.
don't you just tell them what happens?
Yeah, but like there's like rules you gotta follow and stuff, and it's
Follow
like,
these nuts.
I guess I could just home rule a lot of it, but like it's just so daunting to be like the leader of the story.
The leader of the pack.
The leader of the pack, exactly. Being the omniscient god that semi allows people to do what they want to do, giving them the illusion of choice.
Just make a storyline that's kind of like Mass Effect 3.
I have one story that I'm going to try to do for it. Like, it involves a big old tower of storms and such. Big, like... It's more, like, puzzle-based than encounter-based. So, like, there's more things that the party has to figure out, like, with themselves rather than by fighting.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good introduction to the game, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's got to get their shit together, though. We need more dice. We need books. We need things.
We need dice. We need books. We need shovels. We need firecrackers. We need some lemons.
That's how it feels, though. It's right there. It's like just there's so many things you need to like start D&D, but then at the same time, it's like a game of your imagination.
I'm imagining these nuts.
D's and D's.
These and nuts.
D's and nuts. Oh, fuck. We got a lot of spooky stories ready for news. We got a lot of deaths in the business.
Good segue.
Good segue.
Woo! News!
Watch out! Oh, wait a minute. Go on.
Nah, fuck that.
Anyway. Guess what came out the other day?
What?
It was the SNES Classic.
Yep, and they're gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
They're
You slept on them. You don't have one. Sorry.
they're just as hard to get as the NES Classic,
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
if not harder.
Yeah, like, come on, Nintendo. Supply
Supply
your
please.
demand.
We finally got enough Switches in stock to meet our demand, but now we
And
don't.
how long ago did it come out?
Right,
Like 6 months?
about 6 months ago, and now we're finally like
Now you have them
now we
readily
have them.
available.
Readily available, exactly. The SNES Classic will not be the same.
It was like that. They did the SNES or the NES Classic for like about a year, and then they canceled it.
And then they canceled it. Yes,
And
exactly.
there was never a point where it was like, oh, I can just go to the store and buy it.
Never. There was never one point. You know, we get so many fucking phone calls about the SNES Classic too.
Oh man,
So many. Just
You sh-
asking about it.
you should just have a thing like stores do before they actually call you, just like, we don't have any SNES Classics.
I
Sorry.
wish. I wish we had one of those like answering machines.
I just had a fucking. That sucks.
It does, cause
I
they.
kind of wanted one, to be
Me
honest.
too. Me too.
You know, just for the fact that you could just take it, little guy.
It's got a
anywhere.
Link Between Worlds on it,
Yeah.
or Link to the Past, not Link Between Worlds.
If it had a Link Between Worlds, that'd be impressive.
That'd be pretty impressive.
Now, I'll tell you, if they release N64 Classic, that's gonna be when I pre-order.
I would, yeah, I'd pre-order.
I would
a
pre-order that
64
shit.
Classic.
I might do like 3 or 4 so I could sell them higher for double the price. No,
Be that guy.
no, it was my shit, man. That was my shit.
Yeah, Nintendo 64 was the shit.
That's
Super Mario 64, Star Fox 64.
that was my first game memory.
My first game memory was on PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Bugs Bunny Lost in Time.
Oh my god.
Specifically that game.
That was a good one.
It's a good game.
I think we played that on Sludgewave.
Did you?
I think we did.
I have to check.
Yeah, mine was just Mario 64. Of course. That was just the shit.
It was.
What happened to video games?
I don't know.
When did they stop being good?
It's hard to pinpoint when, because there's like surges of good, but they're only like surges. There's not. I feel like everyone's saying this is the year for video games.
Honestly, it's been pretty good.
It's been a pretty good year this year. We've had a lot of good releases.
Yeah, like all year too. Like there hasn't been a lull of shit.
It seems like every other month, like a hot like AAA title has been released.
Yeah. They're trying to
Fuck,
make
how's
us
that-
gamers broke.
I was like, I'm wondering if Call of Duty is going to be good this year.
What even? It's the World War II one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
I mean, it's going back to like the genre of when it, like World War II Call of Duty was good Call of Duty.
I like Call of Duty too.
I liked World at War. World at War was one of my favorite Call of Duties.
Yeah, that one's good too.
So if they make it anything close to that, I would say it's good.
Was the first one good? Did they make a first one?
Well, no,
Or was that Battlefield 1?
that's Battlefield 1.
Okay.
That did World War 1.
Yeah.
I want a new futuristic Battlefield really bad, but I feel like they're not going to do it anytime soon.
I played Titanfall.
Yeah, see, Titanfall's close. Titanfall was good.
Yeah, I really like the movement on that. It's a good one.
A lot of good fucking games that
Good
came
boy.
out this year.
Good boys.
It's going to be tough to come up with like a top 5 when that rolls around.
Seriously.
Because, like, fuck, there was a lot.
It's funny how Wolfenstein's marketing is helping it really hard because of what America's going through today.
Yeah, Wolfenstein looks really fucking good. I can't believe there's 3 games coming out in one day.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's $180 out of your pocket if you want all three.
If you bought all of them.
Think about that.
Fuck, that's a lot of money.
Probably close to 200 actually.
After tax?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On all 3 of them.
You're spending at least 200.
Do you know SNES games used to cost like $70?
Right? I was thinking about that. How,
It's like-
and that was back before like inflation or anything. That was like $70 then is like $100 something now. So like those games were like $100 something each.
And they weren't as good as like
No.
well, some of them weren't as good. Some of them were better. Some of them were worth it.
I think Link to the Past was worth it at
Wink,
least.
yeah.
Blink to the past.
Dink to the past.
Dink to the ass.
Pink in the. Never mind. Oh. I remember when games were.
I remember when games.
Do you guys remember when video games?
Do you remember when games is?
Yeah, I can do a game is. Memes. Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
So, you remember No Man's Sky?
I try not to.
I try to too. I really do. But a group of dedicated players have formed their own government within the game. And it has politics. Actual politics.
See, this is where I don't get it because the game does not allow you to be together with people. At least to my knowledge.
They added a multiplayer element
They
in
did?
an update, but it's not like a full-fledged.
It's like you can like see other people's worlds, right? Like,
no, it's like you can see a representation of them in the form of an orb.
Oh,
Like that's it.
that's it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I
I
guess
don't get how you can craft politics around that, but like what are they politicizing about? Like what like what's the state of the the politics? How do you
their
how do
mission-
you have it?
their mission is to catalog a specific portion of the Lucid Galaxy.
So they're cataloging planets or they're okay.
They're kind of comparing what they're doing to the United Nations, I guess.
What?
I don't know.
Like are there factions? Are there other are there other political people?
The
being-
members describe what they do as bureaucratic in nature.
Oh.
There's like ambassadors from their representative communities.
What?
It goes deep.
It looks like it goes deep. I'm looking at like a graph.
Yeah, there's
on
like
a-
there's a map with planets on it and shit.
and those are like under a certain control.
Yeah, the different colors of this map are representative of like different factions, I guess.
I see. How?
I don't.
The people who stuck with No Man's Sky really are something. They're something else.
They really liked that game.
They really liked that game.
I really didn't.
I hated that game.
I still have it just because I'm just wondering what's it gonna be like in the future. Like, do they fix it? Is it going to be a redemption story? Oh yes, the only reason why I wanted to include this, other than the fact that it was fucking crazy, was this quote by a commenter. It says, "Note to quote-unquote Destiny 2 players. This is what a friend game is."
I don't get what they mean by that. I still don't. I'm still racking my head on what they mean by it. This is the friend game. This is the game that friends are playing.
This is the friend zone.
This, yes, No Man's Sky, the friend zone.
Yes.
No Man's Sky is the friend zone of gaming. Because that's where all the friends are.
Are they really friends if there's different factions?
I don't know if there's Paul. What is? I mean, like,
Who's their president?
who's their president? And then if there's an opposing faction, what are they opposing? Like,
Are they gonna... Apparently they like trade resources and stuff too.
really?
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
There's your No Man's Sky news for the year.
Yeah, there's your No Man's Sky news.
Just in case you were wondering.
It's there.
I wasn't. So, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp was just announced.
I'm excited for it. Nintendo's been nailing these pocket games.
It's yeah, Mario Run was pretty fun.
I still need to download Mario Run.
Yeah. It's a game. It's I don't know. It's what you expect. Mario Run.
Mario Run.
Mario.
And Mario runs.
Tell me something I don't know. So in Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, you make a campsite.
Nice.
You don't have a house. Tom Nook stole it from you because you had debt.
Tom Nook finally got your debt paid.
And you're the camp manager. And oh, Isabel's on this too. Oh, wow.
Nice.
So you do everything you normally do in Animal Crossing.
But instead of building up a town, you're building up a camp.
Yeah, you have a tent, and you have a little area in front of the tent, and you also have a van you can customize.
Oh, that's cool.
And the van is kind of like,
Like how you get around.
yeah, you can because you go to different places. It's not just one big world. Technical difficulties. So yeah, you go around to different areas, and it's not like a world like the traditional
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
And so you decorate your stuff, and like basically you have to, instead of just paying bells for things, you have to gather resources for them.
Oh, okay.
So it's just a little bit more involved,
Okay.
and that attracts your different.
Oh, fucking! You can even customize the camper.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So you can have a second floor to your camper because
That's pretty dope.
why the fuck not?
Nook's got a little garage.
Yeah, there's some more to it, and real money is involved, of course, if you want it to be. I think it has to do with because once you want something to be made, then it gives you like a timer. It's like,
Oh, okay,
this
so-
takes 3 hours to
Okay.
make. If you want it done now, just slip them a ticket.
Slip him a little ticket.
Slip them a little bit of a ticket, and then
I slipped her a Mickey.
and then it'll be done instantly.
So you just slip him a little Mickey and he's
You
done.
slip them a little ticket, and it will give you the thing you want.
He'll give you the fingering. You give him a ticket, he gives you the fingering.
Good. So, and I'm sure there's more to it, but
We'll find out as
Yeah.
time goes on.
it's available in Australia, So
Australia, give them those games first.
if you log out of your iTunes and say you're in Australia, you don't have to be in Australia. You could just be anywhere. Just if you trick it into saying that, you could just download it now and have it. It's done. It's coming out in late November for the Americans. So
I'm excited for it.
Yeah,
I need another pocket game.
yeah,
I wouldn't mind it being Animal Crossing.
yeah, it's good. So now we get into the spooky stories.
Spooky.
The Kinect is dead.
Kinect has died.
It has died.
Kinect is officially
Who saw this one
dead.
coming, eh, guys? They just stopped production on it because there's no sales.
Boo. Spooky. Kinect is dead.
There's nothing scarier than real life death. I got the Xbox One when it first came out, and it had to come with a Kinect.
Right.
So I had one for a little bit. Did I use it ever? No. I did not use it once. Actually, I did use it once. I said, Xbox, turn on! And it didn't do anything. I was like, fuck you then, I'm doing it myself. I never played any of the Kinect games. though.
Neither did I.
It's just,
I had a Kinect one for the 360 once in a blue moon, and
once.
it was fun for like 2 weeks. I got the most out of it, I would say.
Yeah. You're the only one.
There's so much you can do. It's just, you can hit a ball. And look, you can see the underfoot of your avatar.
You ever wonder what an avatar's foot looks like?
Boom.
Whoop, bam.
That was pretty much it, though.
Yep.
They
never.
never did the thing where you could scan your skateboard into the skate game.
Yeah.
That was just lost.
When it was first coming out, when it was just called Project Natal, it looked actually pretty cool.
It looked like there was a lot of cool stuff going for it that never came out. Like, whatever happened to that Milo game
Yeah,
that Peter Molyneux was working on?
Peter Molyneux. Oh.
Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to like I said, the skateboard thing where the kid, like everyone saw it, he held up his skateboard and then the Kinect scanned it and then he had a skateboard in the game. And I was like, that never happened.
I had more fun with the iToy.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah.
iToy had some good games on it.
Uh-huh. Do you remember iToy Antigraph?
No.
It was a hoverboarding game you
Really?
controlled with your hands.
Huh.
You had to jump and like...
I remember the one like ninja game where you're like in the middle of the screen and you're like flicking your hands all over the
Yeah.
place.
Yeah. And there was like
There was an iPad.
a toy room where you
Right.
could just be like on fire.
Yes. No, right. I remember that.
That was fun. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe kids liked it more than...
Maybe.
Because like
You think so?
I never knew anyone that my age or older that actually used it.
You know what kids don't like? Lego Dimensions.
Which also died.
Which also died. Dun dun.
Spooky,
dun.
scary skeletons.
Lego Dimensions is done.
Yeah, it's over, boy. Let's see here. It was planned as a 3-year thing.
Everyone with their plans. Destiny had a 10-year plan. Lego Dimensions has a 3-year plan. You need to stop doing these plans.
I will say though, like, if this was a thing when I was a kid, it would be absolutely goddamn over.
Yeah,
I love
would've
Legos. I love games.
I would have played the shit out of it when I was younger.
I mean, I don't know honestly why I didn't, because I still like both of those things, to be honest.
I love Legos. I feel like Legos never get old.
No, you don't. You don't really grow out of.
You never grow out of Legos.
Yeah, just fucking cancel. It's over.
It's over. It's off. Goodbye, Lego Dimensions. You were remembered.
Have you played any of the other Lego games?
No, I should have. They were good.
Lego Star Wars was my favorite.
Was it really the Force Awakens or the old Star Wars ones?
No, the old ones.
Okay.
I didn't play anything other
I
than
heard
those
Force
two.
Awakens was pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Just because the production value was so high in the game, I heard.
Yeah. There was a one that came out, a Lego game, Lego Worlds.
Oh yeah,
Did you ever hear about that?
I heard about it. Don't really know much about it though.
It's Lego third-person Minecraft, basically.
Really,
Yeah. Except a little bit more violent.
a little bit more violent.
Yeah.
How so?
Because it's, well, you don't just build it brick by brick. You just kind of like, you have a thing and you amass a ball of Legos,
Oh really?
basically.
Okay.
And they have like sets and stuff you can build.
Mm-hmm.
And like, oh, I want a house. I can just point my gun over there and
Let's poop a house out.
fuck up some commas. It looked pretty fun. I don't know.
Haven't tried it. Definitely haven't tried it.
I would say look up a couple videos.
All right.
Maybe
See what crazy things people have made in it.
Yeah. It's not really too focused on building.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of just more about like exploration, kind of.
Oh,
But you can build.
Okay.
But yeah, it seems pretty cool. I never checked it out for myself, but you know.
Maybe one of you will check it out and then tell us about it.
Yeah, tell us about it in the comments. That was one thing.
What?
I forgot how the show works, guys. I'm gonna be honest.
It's been a while.
This is the comments, replies to comments.
Oh yeah.
We added a new section. It's called We Remembered How the Show Works. We're gonna look at comments, maybe if there's any.
Do we? I don't think we have any.
Well, never mind then. I'm so ill prepared today.
Me too. What else has died?
You want to know what else? Battleborn.
Battleborn's finally dead.
Fuck yeah. The updates. They stopped the updates, so it's basically.
It's over.
It's just gonna dwindle out.
Poor Battleborn.
They really tried to push that shit into, like, they really wanted it to be the thing.
They really wanted it to be the thing, but they decided to release it before Overwatch.
No, they decided to release it on the same day as the Overwatch beta.
Oh, right.
Remember?
Battleborn came out the same day as the Overwatch beta.
Oh. Okay, so
Battleborn.
two things not related to Battleborn, but
Okay.
related to those types of games. Did you hear about Lawbreakers?
No, what happened with Lawbreakers? I've thought about picking it up, but...
The same thing. Just basically just... Everyone was so hyped for it, and then...
That's what it seems like. Everyone was super hyped for it, and then...
Mm-hmm. It actually had less players than Battleborn online at once.
Really?
Yes.
Jesus.
And you know who made that, right?
Cliffy B, right?
Yeah.
Poor Cliffy B.
The man who made Gears of War made
Man.
Lawbreakers.
Made Lawbreakers.
It didn't look bad.
It definitely didn't look bad. It just looked like an edgy Overwatch.
Yeah.
That was like promoting like real fast tournament play.
Yeah.
We're cool. There's a black guy that can shoot behind him.
Much
cool,
like real
right?
life.
That's cool, right?
Holy shit.
We need another Unreal tournament.
We're getting another Quake.
Right? We need another Unreal tournament. The old Unreal tournaments, like the 2000 ones, were so good.
Maybe that's after Quake. That's what
Hopefully. That'd be dope if they did another Unreal tournament.
Hmm.
Unreal Championship wasn't that good. That was
Did
like
that- When did that come out?
It came out for like 360 and PS3.
Oh, gotcha.
The one cool thing they did have is on the PS3 version of the game, you could get modded characters. So, like, you could be like Master Chief or stuff like that. Like, you could get character models put on the PS3 version of the game.
That's cool.
It was cool.
It's funny how times have changed.
Yeah.
The other thing I was going to mention have you been following Overwatch?
Not recently. I honestly want to rebuy Overwatch so I can play it again.
Yeah, I had internet issues in my place, so I could play any of those games for a while. But now I can. Yeah, Doomfist is cool. He's hard to use.
Damn. See, yeah, I need. To
I tried him out a little bit.
I need to get the game again.
The last one they put out was Orisa. I think.
Yeah, Orisa. That's the one I really wanted to try out. She looks super fun.
Yeah, she's cool. Yeah, they're doing their Halloween event right now.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they got some new skins for that.
Oh shit.
They're recycling the events, but
are they?
they're adding new stuff to them.
Okay.
So it's like,
So you can still get the old costumes, but still get new costumes
yeah,
too.
exactly. Because like, they did the summer games again.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, and like McCree had a new skin, and all that stuff. So
Overwatch is still going strong.
yeah, it's.
Overwatch ain't dying anytime soon.
I mean, I'm glad honestly because played that game for 4 months straight.
It's a good game.
I just can't get into it as much anymore though. Oh no. I used to have a pretty mean Hanzo, but
My Genji was pretty good.
then they nerfed him.
When they nerfed him, yeah.
Fuck. That was.
Genji was so fun.
Yeah, he was.
He could do so much acrobatic stuff that they got rid of. Like, I like the thing where you could vault on the wall and then do that super jump.
Yeah. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
I saw well, he still is a pro Overwatch, but a player named Seagull who had the fucking meanest Genji ever.
Yeah, Seagull is crazy as Genji.
Yeah. But once he got nerfed, he stopped using him kind of. I like Hanzo still. I don't know what they've done to him.
I think he's way better now.
Yeah, yeah. So, who knows?
Who knows?
Who fucking knows? Battleborn? Fuck Battleborn.
Fuck Battleborn.
If we could go to a positive note really quick, the Switch got controller support.
Yeah.
I mean, GameCube controller support.
Switch got GameCube controller support, so you know what that means, bitches. There's possibility.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I'm dead now. But there's a possibility of Smash, because why would you bring the GameCube controllers back if you didn't have something planned for them?
Yeah, why would you bring back a obsolete,
Air quotes, obsolete controller.
aka one of the best, actually, that Nintendo's ever done.
Right? I hope we get... I know it's going to be like Smash Deluxe. I'm calling it right now. It's not going to be Melee HD.
You think it's gonna be like Smash 4 Deluxe?
I think it's going to be like Smash 4 Deluxe. And they're going to... I'm calling it, they're going to do a few more characters, a few more stages. But it's going to be Smash 4 Deluxe. And then maybe...
You don't think they're gonna be lazy like Mario Kart and just add all the DLC and call it a day?
Maybe. I mean, that could be one way to do it. I'd hope they'd add another character or two, though.
You know, it might be fun, get people to buy it again.
Right. You could get, like, the Breath of the Wild costume to Link and stuff. Like, you could have some new costumes.
Yeah.
But...
And their online seems to be better with the Switch. So,
right.
You know.
But I mean, I love Smash. I like Smash all over the board. Smash is just a great series. I really hope they do a Melee HD, but I feel like it's just not going to be done right.
Yeah.
I have this weird feeling they're going to try to change something in it. Or make it not play the way it did.
Sakurai's gonna fuck with it.
He's going to fuck it. Sakurai's going to fuck it.
We're gonna get a Melee HD, but the subtext is just Brawl 2.
But yeah, they've got controller support now for the GameCube controller on Nintendo Switch, so you can use your GameCube controller on Switch now.
They also made it so you could save some short replays.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah.
you can save some replays. We were seeing people do little replays of Breath of the Wild shenanigans.
Yeah, and share it on Twitter or whatever.
Who was the dude that we just watched the video of?
Kamiya?
Yeah, Kamiya released a video of just him getting smacked by a fucking big old dude. That's it. It's just him getting mollywopped by it.
It's him getting faded. You still play Melee, right?
Yeah.
I don't. I want to.
We've had some weird power outages in the house, so we've had to like set up this like awful Frankenstein extension cord setup to get the GameCube working.
Yeah,
But apart from that, yeah, we've been meleeing.
that's cool.
I'm pretty rusty now, though. I need to like, if I were to sit down and actually like practice, I feel like I would get better. But right now, I've just been slacking.
I feel you.
Still want to be good at Captain Falcon, but he's just so hard to be good with.
Yeah. Who are you maining these days?
Captain Falcon and Falco.
Okay.
I feel like my Falco game's gotten a lot better, but like, I don't know. I gotta incorporate lasers more.
Yeah.
Lasers are so important on Falco, and I just don't incorporate them.
Have you followed any tourneys or gone to any tourneys?
I haven't followed anything pretty much. I've been just kind of playing it.
Yeah.
I need to go back to following tourneys because I heard it's getting intense. Apex is going to start up back soon again.
It got a little sterile for me because it's just like the same guys doing the same things.
That's why you got the gods.
Yeah, I know. And it's like there's always going to be the 5
There's
in
always
the
gonna
top
be.
8. And then there's some other guys. And then there might be one dude who's like, whoa, where'd he come from? You know, but
Or Chudat will make top 8 again if somehow.
yeah.
The fact that Chudat can still make top 8 is crazy.
We need another god,
Yeah.
basically. We need another one of them to come back.
We need another Mango.
Yeah.
We need someone who's just stupid good at the game for no reason.
Fuck Sakurai.
What else we got?
Speaking of bad, we got Metal Gear Survive gets a release date.
Oh yeah, the Metal Gear game that's not being made by the Metal Gear man.
Yeah. It's gonna be launched on February the 20th.
Oh god, I'm already seeing like what is that like a huge like pre-order pack right there?
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at all that.
Pre-order for the Day 1 Survival Pack bonus.
What does it come with?
Let's see here.
Some swords? Are those swords?
4 gold-plated weapons.
4 gold-plated weapons, 2 emotes.
Yes. Metallic scarves.
Metallic
A
scarves.
nameplate, face paint, and a box.
Oh god,
Just
they
the
got
box.
loot boxes?
No, just like a Metal Gear box.
Oh. I bet it's gonna have loot boxes or some form of boxes. Loot boxes have taken over the world, it seems like.
Yeah.
There's loot boxes in Shadow of War.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I bet
You
you that
can-
was WB like,
Yep.
hey, bitch.
We need more money.
We need more money on top of the money you're gonna get for the game.
We need more of it. But yeah, there's like loot boxes in Shadow of War. That's how you can get some of like the legendary orcs and stuff on your team is through boxes,
Not just playing the game
not just playing the game,
and working towards it.
right? I heard there's a huge grind at the end of Shadow of War, like the way like there's an ending where there's a true ending.
Yeah, I heard,
I heard
about
that
that.
there's a huge grind to get the true ending.
Probably not if you pay money.
Probably not if
know-
you pay money.
Real life doesn't work like that.
Yeah, I wish I could just pay money and have problems fixed.
Listen, I don't have time to do this. Like, make time go faster for this.
Exactly.
Fuck. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. What were we just talking about? Oh, Metal Gear Survive.
Right.
Did you hear Kojima commented on that?
No, he did.
Yeah, he was just like, I don't know why there'd be zombies. They'd be mechs.
Is that what he really said?
Yeah. Not that just like fuck what they're doing. It's just like no, there'd be mechs. There wouldn't be zombies.
He was just like, if I were to make it,
Yeah.
there'd be no zombies.
Yeah, basically.
It'd be zombie mechs.
It's only supposed to be like a $30 game though. So I mean,
I guess we'll have to see what it's like when it comes out.
It just feels sacrilegious because it's like that you didn't make that. Kojima made that.
Exactly. The whole premise too is weird. Like they get sucked into an alternate universe where like zombies are a thing.
Yeah. Like I don't find the wormhole thing to be the surprising part because there's a thing in Metal Gear 5 where you know how you can balloon people up?
Yeah.
There's an upgrade you can get where you don't have to balloon it. It just gets sucked into a wormhole. So it's like, okay, that's not too far-fetched, but the alternate reality thing is like...
It's too much.
Also, like,
What's the game?
what is the game, number one, and like, what are you trying to accomplish?
Is it just like a wave-based zombie survival game?
Maybe. But like, why?
Why?
Give me a reason.
Give me a reason.
And just until you die, I think that's how it's gonna be. Honestly, it's just gonna be like you load it into a matchmaking lobby, and then you just are set there, and you're just like, go, okay, until you die or whatever.
Exactly. That's what I think it's going to be too.
I don't think there's gonna be like a story or an overarching
anything.
It's just gonna be that.
It's going to be survive or die.
Yeah.
Those are your choices.
Fuck Gears of War 3.
Yeah. Why 3?
Because that's what had the Horde mode.
I thought 2 had Horde mode as
Oh.
well.
Well, fuck Gears of War.
I like that Gears of War like started this whole Horde mode thing.
Yeah.
Like you didn't really see it happen before then.
Yeah.
And now Gears of War like totally just has the upper hand on everyone with their Horde mode. Those are more in depth too. Like in the third one, you actually had like encampments and stuff you could build up and shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wonder how Metal Gear Survive is even gonna be.
You know, if it's a $30 game, that's what leads me to believe that it just won't be anything.
Let's see. Yeah. There's no discernible characters too. Like, are they gonna have like DLC where you can play as like Ocelot or something like that?
I don't know. That might be cool.
Yeah, see if I could play as Ocelot, that'd be cool. I like Ocelot.
I like Oz a lot.
But apart from that, I don't know.
I don't know either. It's just, what's the word?
Lame.
Suck these nuts.
Suck these nuts. My phone went off again. Oopsie.
Well, all I can tell you is that video games are bad,
Video games are bad.
and you shouldn't play them. They'll enter your brain and give you thoughts of vile things.
Go make a paper boat
And fuck it.
and fuck it. Yeah. If you can fuck that paper boat without getting the paper cut, you get a gold star.
Who
If you
gives
do-
you the gold star? You're gonna have to find out.
Who gives you the gold star? We're gonna have to find out next time on Cool Boys. It's Calvin.
Huh?
Calvin gives out the gold star.
Oh. I was like, I didn't sign up for this.
I don't think that's a position you can sign up for.
Handing out gold stars?
Damn it, Dawson.
Damn it, Dawson. Don't text Jake ever.
Come on. I'm doing something.
I'm in the middle of activity.
Activities.
Don't disturb me while I'm doing my activities. I'm at the location doing activities.
I don't know if I said this story once on the podcast, but I once had a dream where I was like really tiny, and I was standing on the edge of my on the bathroom sink. Like I was that tiny, like I was on the sink like this big, like the size of a fucking like thumbtack. And there are these evil ducks in the in the bathtub. And the only way I could kill the evil ducks was by arcing a piss into their mouths and peeing in their mouths to blow them up. And I woke up and pissed my pants.
I think you might have told that story.
I think I may have told that story.
but it was God damn it, it was just as funny.
I still remember waking up and being so happy that I was winning. That's all I remember is like the smile and the happiness of winning.
And I woke up and pissed my pants.
And I woke up and pissed my pants.
That's the perfect fucking ending to that story. That's like the most perfect ending to any story that's ever been told. I woke up and I was so happy that I fucking pissed my pants.
I was so happy I pissed.
I've been there.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God, I remember... I shit my pants not too long ago.
Do tell.
I was in a Pikachu onesie. And...
Not too long ago.
Yeah, I was in a Pikachu onesie. And I just had that one fart.
I know
one-
exactly what you're talking about.
The one where you're just like, oh, this is either going to be a really nasty fart or there's going to be even worse going on.
This is gonna be even worse.
And I rolled the dice, and then I rolled snake eyes. I got fucked up. I ruined that onesie.
Oh no. You and I are like shit brothers. Like we have any bowel movement that could be possibly done, we've both experienced in
Oh
some
God,
form.
I've had awful bowel movements. There's something wrong with me. Like there's something wrong with my stomach.
It's like every time he's like, "Yeah, I was taking a shit and this happened." I was like, "I know exactly how you're I know exactly what you're talking about, trust me."
I've had those shits that just drain the life out of you where you shit like the first shit, it takes like maybe a minute or a minute and a half for it to come out, but then you spend the next 20 minutes just grieving. Just like what's happened to me? What is wrong with my body?
Or those shits that lock your legs straight.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna have such a bad shit today because of all those jalapenos I ate.
Oh no.
It's gonna be so bad. Oh, fuck.
Those shits that take you to an alternate reality.
Right? Those shits that split your spirit from your body. And you, like, watch yourself for a second.
Those shits where you can see your shadow self.
Those shits where you just know someone was watching.
Oh.
Ugh.
Those shits that feel like ice.
I feel like ice.
Yeah.
I haven't had one of those.
Oh, really?
I've had molten lava shits, but I haven't had a shit that feels like ice.
Yeah, it's
That'd be way different.
those shits that just leak.
Oh, God, yeah, I've had that.
Where you go to piss and then you suddenly shit.
Oh, yeah, you piss and shit at the same time.
Yeah.
That's the... If you can piss, shit, and sneeze at the same time, that's the trifecta.
Some say that when you close your eyes to sneeze for that, you can see God's face.
And he's sad. He's crying. He's crying for you.
He's like, why would anyone have to go through this?
He's like, I can't help you, my son. You'll have to pass it yourself.
Those shits that feel like fabric.
Those shits that get you into Mount Olympus. Meet Zeus.
Those shits that make you cross-eyed.
Those shits that activate your third eye.
Those shits where you become one with nature.
Ugh.
Have you ever shit like squatting like you're supposed to?
Oh, like
a
actual
squatty potty?
The squatting pot? No, it depends on the shit. Like
I would
there's-
really want one of those. I
I'd
think.
try it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not a comfortable position though.
It's how you're supposed to do
It's how
it.
you're supposed to. Like other countries have got it down apparently, but we don't. Our
'Cause if-
toilet game is
if-
not as
'cause-
advanced as some other
Because
countries.
if you think about it, when you squat, like all your intestines are lined up and you're just like,
it doesn't work like that. I feel like it just doesn't work like that for me at least.
I think you should try it.
I'll try it. I'll squat the shit one time.
See how things turn out.
Power squat a shit out.
I've had this like vivid idea for a sketch where like you solve the problem of like people standing next to you in lines of urinals by like walking up to one and then just walking up like sideways. So you're like this, and then you piss into one. So you're just floating there for a second.
Walking up sideways to the urinal. What, so my side is faced to the urinal and I like piss around it?
No, like you walk normal up to the urinal, and then when you find the one you choose, you just start walking like this.
Oh,
Like you're walking up a ramp.
like
kinda.
you're walking up the air?
Yeah. So you just, and then you just pause and you just start pissing.
That would clear a room.
That would clear a room, and no one would stand next to you, and no one would try to look at your dick.
I've never been worried about that at a urinal of someone looking at my dick. Is that a worry that people get? Like,
I think so.
who cares? I guess that's like, I mean, if you want to look, I mean, go for it. It's not, I mean, I'm not doing anything special with it.
Just pissing.
Just pissing.
But I think the thing that makes me laugh the hardest about it is like the fact that like it doesn't really solve the problem. If someone wants to walk by you to get to one further down, they're gonna see like they can see
Everything.
everything. Like it doesn't solve the problem at all.
Oh, I remember one time, this is going to be awful. I remember one time I had to shit at a McDonald's. And I shit so bad that there was a guy that walked in. And then I just unleashed the Kraken, and he just did a 180 and left the bathroom. Like, he just walked in, assessed the situation, and just said, not today. And just left.
He just walked in, a tear rolled down his face. And
Like,
he
that was like
left.
the commercial of the Indian. Just a single tear. Just.
He would never go to that McDonald's again.
And he never returns.
I just for some reason I pictured him walking out the front doors of McDonald's and then walking up like an invisible staircase into the sky, never to be
He's walking.
yeah, never to be seen again.
The moon theme from DuckTales starts playing. As he just climbs.
Some say he's still climbing.
Is he still climbing? Find out next time. He's dead. What if he died halfway up the stairs, so there's just this corpse that's like strewn across the sky?
He was hit by a plane.
Yeah.
Did you see that video of the chick on the motorcycle and she fell over and her shoe went fucking flying?
No.
Like it went fucking flying. Like they're not gonna get that shoe back.
No, I haven't seen that. Do you have that?
It's on Facebook
We'll
somewhere.
have to watch that.
Yeah. Alright. Well, do you want to call it here?
Yeah, I think we should call it here.
Alright. Thank you. We didn't have any comments, by the way.
Yeah, we didn't have any comments.
checked.
If you want to leave a comment on this video,
You
feel
can.
free to leave a comment and we'll read it in the next podcast.
Please leave us a comment. We're lonely.
We're lonely. We really need comments to read.
I really just want one comment saying paint.
Paint? you could force that out of your voice. Paint?
I really just want to read a comment that just says paint.
See, now we're gonna get one comment that says paint, and we're not gonna know what to do with it.
It'll be better than nothing.
It will be better than nothing. Ask us something about us that we can answer. Like, just if you got any weird questions or anything, or just you want to hear a story from us, or you want to hear about something, ask it, and then we'll read it, and then we'll tell it.
And then we'll make fun of you. No, we won't.
Yeah, and then we're gonna make fun of you behind your back.
Ha, sucker.
He left us a comment. He's such a paint.
He's such a
Such a paint.
paint. Okay. thank you
Thank you for listening.
for listening. If you got this far, wow.
Good job.
Get a life. Tune in next time. Hopefully sooner rather than later.
Hopefully sooner.
And then it'll be the same thing, but with different things.
But with different things. All right.
I've been Calvin.
I've been Jake.
And I've been Jake.
Oh, that's the spooky thing.
Goodbye.
I forgot it takes a minute to wind up.
Yeah, seriously. Cool boys.
Calvin was actually dead the whole time. Halloween twist!